Recording in progress. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, to me, yeah. All right, we need to wait for. Okay, how are you, to me?
Good.
Okay, you're good. So we have to wait for your friends. We need one more. We need one more. Your friends is like. Your friends just wait for him for a while. La, 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 la.
Sayar,
Yes, to me.
Sayar, can I ask some question?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Among three of us, sometimes I feel like I am a bit slow learner in English.
You think yourself like that?
Yeah,
Come on.
because the other two are like when you ask the question, they can reply to real quick, but I have to take some time.
It's okay. It doesn't matter. People are different. Students are different. But the most important thing is you need to have all the lessons learned deeply. And then what you need is like practice and practice and practice. In class, we will learn together, work together. And then when you learn all about this book, and then there will be the practice sessions. It depends on how much effort you put. And then it depends on how you learn. So it doesn't matter. He's bad, she's bad, he's better, she's better. No. So all students, they have their own quality. You don't need to think that. All right. No worry to me. Okay. So today, your friends, like, where is he? Probably he's asleep. Oh, okay. You told me you live in alone with me. Am I correct?
No, I live in Fly.
Oh, you live in nine. Okay. So this section is going to be passage 3, I guess, page number 90. Today is going to be passage 3, page number 90. Is that correct, I mean?
Yes.
All right, we'll wait for your friends for a while. Your friends is late. What did you eat for lunch today?
Sorry?
What did you eat for lunch today?
I ate chicken curry and eggplant curry.
So is it homemade or you bought it from outside?
It's homemade. My mom cooked it.
All right. Delicious, right?
Yeah.
Okay, lucky you. So you say you have no brother or sister?
Oh, I have two siblings.
Hmm?
One older brother and one younger sister.
Oh, okay, you're in the middle. Okay, that's good. That's good. So your brother, what does he do? Is he working or stays schooling?
I think he's not working yet, but I don't know what he is doing.
Okay, right. Your friend's late today. Okay, so let's get started. Sorry about that. My side is really noisy. Okay, let me turn on my camera. So check this, the passage 3 to me. Passage 3, as you see, are page number 90 and 91. It's a long passages. No matter how long it is, it's not a problem. So check the very first one. Okay, Central Park in New York City is referred to as the Jewel of Manhattan and occupies a coveted 843 acres in the middle of one of the busiest cities in the United States. So in here, you can look at that above to B plus over 3 is referred, which is on the question 296. So can you go to the questions on 296? You have a 4 choices. That means you can look at the choice A, B, or C, or D. When you look at the choice A, B, C, D, what you see is like no changes one, was referred, refers, and is referring. So this question is tested, especially for your grammar pattern, especially for the grammar tenses. Okay, is it correct or not? Which one is the best? So when you look at the story, Central Park is referred to as the Jewel of Manhattan and occupies a converted 843 acres in the middle of the busiest city in the United States. So no change, or was referred, or refers, or is referring. But the possibility we have is no change is possible, was referred is not possible, because this is not the past tense. Okay, refers is Central Park refers to as is possible too. But Central Park is referring is not possible to me. You will notice that. So B is not possible, D is not possible, so only 2 choices left. What do you think is the best answer?
I think that's A.
Yeah, no change. We don't need to change at all. Good. Okay. This is also one of my dreams to spend time at the Central Park in New York. If you check on Google, then you will notice that the park is in the middle of the big city. All right, that's really beautiful. So let's move on to questions on the story. So you can look at the underlying one. It's a very long one. Okay, its story began over 150 years ago. There is a one full stop. The New York State legislature enacted a law appropriating 700 acres of space in the middle of the island of Manhattan to create America's first landscape public park. So this is a long sentence. You also say that you will also see the 2 sentences together, which is underlined. Then go back to page, not page, go to the 297. Look at the questions 297. Look the questions 297. Oh yeah, Mr. Pio, welcome back.
I'm sorry about that. Sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It doesn't matter. Come back. So we are on page number 90. Today it's a writing sessions, language and writing. Passage 3. So we talk about 296 already. Looks like you took a nap in the afternoon, Mr. Pio. That's true?
I
Okay.
overslept. Sorry.
I can see your eye and I can sense that, Okay, cool. Right. So now, the 296 is the answer is the no change. We have talked already with Mika. So no change is the answer, but we are now focusing on 297. So everyone go to the reading passage, page number 90. So you will notice that 2 sentences combined together. Its story began over 150 years ago. This is one sentence. Okay, the New York State legislature enacted a law appropriating 700 acres of space in the middle of the island of Manhattan to create America's first landscape public park. So you just focus it. You notice that 297 is like this, which already underlined as a question. So when you go to the page number 92, look at the page number 92. Which is the most effective? I want you to note this question. Question, page number 92, questions number 297 says, which is the most effective and concise option? Effective and concise option for conveying. Conveying means revealing or showing, conveying their information. So we also have 4 choices. So no change is not possible because there are 2 sentences. The first one is quite short. Okay, look at B. Over 150 years ago, the New York State legislatures enacted a law appropriating 700 acres of space in the middle of the island of Manhattan to create America's first landscape public park. This is one. Moving on to C. The New York legislature enacted a law 150 years ago to create America's first landscape public park by appropriating 700 acres of space in the middle of Manhattan. Okay, this is number 2. 3. Over 150 years ago, 700 acres of landscape was appropriated by the New York legislature in the middle of Manhattan to create America's first landscape public park. So you guys need to, A is not possible, but twice B, C, D. Which one is most effective and a concise option? Effective လည်းဖြစ်ရမယ်တိကျမှုလည်းရှိရမယ် Okay, like that, conveying the information. So which sentence sounds good for you? Read B and C and D, and then decide. But no change is not possible because there are two sentences, odd, a little bit odd sentences. So B, C, D, which one looks the best? In your opinion, let me tell me.
I think it's B.
Okay, Mr. Pyo.
I also think it's B.
Okay, so there's one tips I would like to share. So when you are looking at all the choices, so choice B and D, it start with the same phrases. It start with the same phrases. Like over 150 years ago, over 150 years ago, so both look the same. Then answer must be one of it. That's the one of the pro tips that you can put in the memory. Yes, the answer choice is the best one goes to B. Over 150 years ago, the New York State legislature enacted law appropriated 700 acres space in the middle of the island of Manhattan to create America's first landscape public park. So subject, verb, object, and clauses comes like that. We start with the time frame. Okay, we start with the time frame, and also we start with the subject, and we put in there the phrases, and finally, yes, create America's first landscape public park is the object part. Subject, verb, object, and with the time frame, perfect. Thank you very much. So go to the test on 298. Okay, there's just only the 298. You see that the ending is the 298. I would like to read that. The legislature's position was based on the realization that a park would improve public health and bring the people of New York together as a community. Citizens would be more active and more social. So this is the questions 298. It doesn't underline anything, but come back to the questions. 298. The author is considering replacing the final sentence of the first paragraph. The first paragraph, final sentence, thinking of replacing. Should it be replaced? Yes or no? Can we replace or no? You have to decide it. So we have 2 no and 2 yes. Why no? There's a reason. Why yes? There's a reason. So choice A said no, because it connects to the previous sentence. And the B says no. But more information should be added about why citizens should be more active and more social. Moving on to C. If you're thinking of yes, 2 choices again. Yes, because it does not enhance any information. Okay, presented later in the essay. Yes, because the final sentence of the first paragraph should relate to the final sentence in the last paragraph. So the first thing you need to think is, the author is considering replacing the final sentence of the first paragraph. Should it be replaced? So go back. Okay. The legislation decision was based on the realization that a park would improve public health and bring the people of New York together as a community. Citizens would be more active and more social. But when you look at the second paragraph, in 1885, 1858, a contest was held to determine the design of the park. So, architect Frederick Law Opsmel and Cobble Bass, who later designed many other famous New York public parks. So, we are talking about 298. Should we replace or not? Please think a little bit about it. Yes, why yes, no, why no? this sentence relate to the previous one or no? Yes or no is the first option you have to decide it. Patama sabaya nauso sa jang mu siado ka sai sia sinda ka so replace လုပ်ချင်နေတယ်ဆိုတော့ okay replace လုပ်လို့ရမရ replace လုပ်လို့ရမယ်ဆိုရင်ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်မလဲမရအောင်ဆိုဘယ်လိုဖြစ် so when you're thinking about the last sentence okay the last sentence is the previous one okay it's the story began over 150 years ago blah, blah, blah. So legislature decision was based on realization that the power would improve overhead. Okay, come on. So yes and no, decide it. Mr. Pugh, yes or no? Yes or no?
I think we shouldn't replace it.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's a
think
good idea.
It's B.
Okay, so we shouldn't replace is why. But it connects to the previous sentence. But more information should be added about why citizens should be more active and more social. So now, so more social. Follow social. A teacher we shouldn't replace this. You are right. Both of you are right. So speaking of the park, I've been to there, India for many years, and the good point in India, I love Indian food and their culture. And then the good point for in India, the government, Indian government provide water resources for every house plus light. Okay, Myanmar now we don't have electricity. That's the problem. So the power and water Indian government, Modi government provide for Indian people. So you are poor or rich, it depends on how you use them. Since the government provide water resources and light, you can use them to cultivate, to do business. No matter how remote place you are in or you are living, it doesn't matter. Even you are far from the Delhi, New Delhi, far from Mumbai, far from Gaya, it doesn't matter because you have a water resources and the light. By using them, you can change your life. It's a good point. Another good point. So Yangon, how many towns? We have 37 townships, I guess, Yangon. 30 con, Yangon Daya, unit 30 con sheep. Tamwe, example, I live in Tamwe. So Tamin, you live in Fine. Mr. Pugh, you live in Along, right? So the good point in New Delhi and India, one township, one football stadium. There is a big park, big football stadium. Government provide. So in the park, many Indian people come and walk out and exercise. In the park, it's a greenery, shady. It's not like Myanmar Park. So many people all year, they come to the park and they walk out. So it's kind of like their government provide to extend their social. Good thing. And then, of course, for young people, they like to play football or something. So government provide the football ground, one ground, just like that, one football stadium. See, so that brings the unity. That raises the national spirits. That's how government form in India. I love that. I love that. Okay, so here is also like that. The legislature, they're trying to make a big part. The point is, see, bring the people of New York together. It's a community. Citizens should be more active and more social. So it will bring them. Thank you very much. So let's go to next. Let me turn on my camera. 299. You go to the question 299 directly and you will notice that 4 choices. No change, parts will, and parts, comma, will. What type of question is that? You are asked to check whether the subject of agreements are okay or not, structures are okay or not, grammar patterns are okay or not. How well do you understand the standard written English? So go back to 299. Okay, let's read it. In 1858, contests were held to determine the design of the park. Okay, good. Architects. Okay, that guy, 2 guys, who later designed many other famous New York public parks. You see, comma. Okay, 2 architect, comma, and you will see the who clauses and then comma. published parts, comma, were the winner. So what you can see is Frederick and Clever were the winners. Through your competition, but when you come back here, look at that. No change for you in sentiment. Parts were, parts, comma, were. So which one is the best?
B.
Okay, what's your choice?
I think it's D.
D.
Okay, you can look at that, the sentence structures, everyone. Architects, Pedri Law, Osmalden, and Campbell. Okay, so Campbell, parts, comma, way. Okay, but what you need to understand is a who clause, who later designed many other famous New York published parts, were the winners. So in here, no change or change, you have to notice the part, PRK parts. It is asking the punctuation and it's asking the noun, what type of noun? Is it proper noun? Or it's a, the proper noun or extra noun, just like that special noun, we call it. Is it common noun? Part, you shouldn't make it capital or you should make capital. That's what you have to think about it. You shouldn't make it capital. For C, parts apostrophe S, it doesn't make sense at all. Parts will, parts, comma, where. That should be D, parts, comma, where. Wonderful. I'm happy for that. Now, let's move on to 300. So this time, the author is considering revising this sentence. Which of the following options should the writer select? So, Sayar Sam revise for Silva Medo, they haga po sintimle. Go to 300 in the text. 300 text to underline lopitala. Okay, today these features contribute to the enjoyment of many Central Park activities that residents and tourists enjoy. So this sentence could is it okay or not? No change? So sentence structure no change is not possible. Okay, then read B, C, D. Which one is the best revision of this sentence? The edit also tells you to revise the measurement. They are also BOT. These features contribute to the enjoyment of many Central Park activities of residents and tourists. These features contribute to the enjoyment of many Central Park activities by residents and tourists. Activities of resident and activities by resident preposition of na by you know what do the enjoyment of many Central Park. Okay, so activities by residents and tourists because of these features. So that's the protect. Choice Lego man sentence B net CR so similar pinning. Quite the off net by net one. So any sentence mama they are got payment down Dia automatically gone. ဆရာတို့ကမိကွန်းစီကျောင်းသူကျောင်းသားတွေရှုပ်ထွေးနိုင်တဲ့စဉ်းစားလို့မရနိုင်တဲ့နေရာမှာပဲသူကလှည့်ွက်လုပ်ဆိုတော့ you have to think between B and C. So please pick. Let me get. What do you think is the best choice?
I chose C.
Okay, gentlemen. That must be the passive form. Activities of no, does that make sense? That must be the activities by, not of. Activities by, activities of. Mr. Mie, what you pick? So after preposition of, yes, noun forms come. According to the theory, of plus noun is okay. But in here, activities, but of resident and tourists, but residents and tourists are the doer. Okay, they are the people. So therefore, this feature contributes to the enjoyment of many Central Park activities by residents and tourists is the best choice for it. So that's how you have to think. But when I was young, my teacher taught to me that all plus noun. Okay, all plus noun. By plus also noun. By this was done by something. So now, but that off word confuse you sometimes. But the choice goes to C. You need to choose that. Hope you get what I mean. If you get it, go to 301. So 301 ka test ko မကြည့်ဘဲနဲ့မိကုံးကိုမကြည့်ပြပါမိကုံးကိုကြည့်တာနဲ့ဘာမေးလဲဆိုတော့ဆရာဘောပေါက် auto ရဲ့ and ရဲ့ delete ဆိုတော့ editing စနစ်တစ်ခုကိုဘယ်လို edit လုပ်မလဲ auto တွေ and တွေ clauses တွေကိုဆိုတော့တွားပြပါ301 301မှာစစချင်းစာကြောင်းပြောင်းမှာဘာနဲ့စာလို့ but နဲ့စာစစချင်းစာကြောင်းပြောင်း but there are shadows on sacred parts past histories that most part goals are not aware of ပန်းညံသွားတဲ့လူတို့ဒီထားမိတဲ့အချက်က there are shadows on sacred parts past ဆိုတော့ကဒီစာကြောင်းကိုသူပြန်ကြည့် beauty but and zero တင်ထားဆိုတော့ no change ထည့်ရမလား although ထည့်ဘယ်လိုဖြစ်သွား although there are shadow parts history that most people are not aware of ဆိုတော့ although လို့တင်လိုက်တာနဲ့ although blah 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 okay though although even though sense ကတူတယ် okay although I tried my best I didn't pass exam the opposite နဲ့ဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုပုံစံ sense ကိုတွေးမယ်ဆိုရင် although ဟုတ်တယ်အောင်ဖြစ်ဒါမှ and ကကောင်းမှာထိတ်ဆုံးမှပြင်မယ်ဆိုရင် and ကမဖြစ်ဘူး although ဟုတ်သလိုလိုဒါပေမဲ့ delete လုပ်လို့ရပါ delete မပါဘူးဆိုရင် but မပါရင် there are shadows on central past histories that most parts goes on ဆိုတော့တကယ်လို့ delete လုပ်မယ်ဆိုရင်ကျတော့ဒီမှာထောက်နေတယ် semicolon you see that semicolon ထောက်နေတော့ this is not the right choice ဆိုတော့ကျတော့စဉ်းစားမှာ no change နဲ့ although ပဲကျတော့စဉ်းစားမှာ think about it
No change.
okay တမီမြဲ
no change
yeah no change ကပိုလာဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာ but နေရာမှာ no change မဟုတ်ဘဲနဲ့တာ so and နေရာမှာကျတော့ however ပိုင်းအဖြစ် however ပဲဖြစ် no change လို့မရ you see you will notice that so တော့302ကျတော့ကြည့်ပေးပါဦး302ရဲ့ choices ကိုကြည့် choices ကိုကြည့်လိုက်တာ ਨੇ ဘယ်လို grammar ဘယ်လိုကိုရီကိုစမ်းသပ်လဲ article လား possessive လားဒါမှမဟုတ် subject verb လားဒါကိုဆရာတို့မေးတာ sentence structure ပုံတည်ပြီးတော့မှ passive speech ကဘယ်လိုပုံစံမျိုးစောင့်တယ်လဲဆိုတဲ့အပိုင်း so 302ကိုကြည့်ပါ302ဟောအောက် line number 22 when legislators decide to create central park okay central park ကိုလုပ်မယ်လို့သူတို့ create လုပ်မယ်လို့ဆုံးဖြတ်လိုက်တော့လို့ဖြစ်သွားတယ် there was one thing in its way တဲ့ဒါမှ ITS way there was one thing in its way အဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာတခုခုရှိနေတယ်ဒါနဲ့မဟုတ်သေး a whole village of people ဟာအဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာရွာကြီးတူရရှိမြန်မာပြည်လို့ဆိုရင်ပြန်ကြတယ်နေတယ်ဥပမာရွာတိတိလေးပဲချောင်းမင်းနာရွာလေးတို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးနေတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့မြို့ပြကြီးစီမံကိန်းပြောင်းလဲလိုက်တော့အဲ့ဒီနေရာထောက်နေပြန်ရောဆိုတော့ဒါပြောချင်တာဆိုတော့ဒီနေရာမှာ ITS its way လို့ဆိုတော့ဆရာတို့ကဘလို့ its ရဲ့အဓိပ္ပာယ်မှာဖြစ်မလဲ there was one thing in so when legislature decided to create Central Park there was one thing in its way a whole village of people so ဒီနေရာမှာစဉ်းစားမှာ people ကိုစဉ်းစား a whole village of people ကိုစဉ်းစား so what is your choice
There.
there's yes there ဆိုရင် family ဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့it's it is နဲ့မရဘူး the နဲ့မရဘူး no change ကလည်းသူကထောက်နေတယ် its way no their way ဒါပြောချင်ဒါပေမဲ့ subject verb ကိုကြောင်းလို့ဆုံးပြမယ်ဆိုရင်ဆရာတို့က their way ကဘာကိုပြောချင်တာပန်းကျင်ကိုပြောချင်တာလားလူတွေပြောချင်တာလားရွာကိုပြောချင်တာဒီလိုမျိုးစဉ်းစား so actually their way okay ပန်းကျင်စောက်မယ်ဆိုမှသူတို့မှာခက်ခဲရှိနေပြန်ရော like that right good now 303 303 ကဘာကိုတိဆောက်တယ်လဲကြည့်ပြပါ question number 303 which order would be the most effective for sentences 5 6 and 7 to conclude the paragraphs so 6 7 and 5 ဘလို့ season တွေ logically ဖြစ်ရမယ်သူက okay so season တွေ people 5 6 and 7 ကဘလို့သွားမလဲ okay no change la 6 7 and 5 la 6 5 and then 7 la 7 6 and then 5 la ဆိုတာကိုဆရာတို့ကကြည့်ပေးပါစာကြောင်းလေးတွေပေးထားပါတယ် we are on 3 302 so 302မှာစနစ်တိဆောက်တဲ့ပုံစံကြည့်ပြီစနစ်1 2 3 4 5 okay 6 and 7ဒီလိုစနစ်စီကိုကြာတော့ဆရာအစာဆုံးအဲ့ဒီနီးနာ reading test တွေကဟာကိုပဲသိချဖတ် even though residents were relocated the cemeteries will never move cemeteries ဆိုတာတင်းကြိုင်းသူတို့မှာလည်းအယူရှိတယ်တင်းကြိုင်းပြောင်းရင်ဘာဖြစ်တယ်ညာဖြစ်တယ်လို့ and later excavation excavation discovered what might have been a former slave burial ground but these villages were not the only residents displaced a lot of 1,600 people in the area were relocated in order for the park to be constructed so ဘလို့စမလဲ6ကိုတင်ရမလားခွန်တင်ရမလားဒီတိုင်းပဲသွားအောင်ပြောင်းပြန်နိုင်ကြည့်မလားဆိုတော့အချိန်ယူပေးပါသူ့အချိန်ပေးပါဆိုတော့အားတက်တယ်ကိုချိန်လိုက်တဲ့စိတ်ထဲမှာချိန်တဲ့ဟာကိုသူကစဉ်းစားလိုက်တာနဲ့မှားဖို့ပုံများ therefore please take time စနစ်5 6ခွန်တေချာဖတ်သူက season တက် make sense ဖြစ်မဖြစ်လှည့်လို့ရမရဒီကိုစဉ်းစားပြရမှာ if you are finished hands up တော့ပြောင်းပြန်တဲ့နိုင်ကြည့်ဖက်ပြောင်းတဲ့နိုင်ကြည့်ဖက်ဘယ်ဟာတော့ပိုစီနေမယ်ဆိုတော့6ခွန်ပြီးမှ9 line ပိုစီနေပါသိပြီရှိတာ6 5ပြီးတော့ခွန် line ပိုကောင်းမလားခွန်6ပြီးတော့9 line ပိုကောင်းမလားဆိုတော့ twice the picking ကြည့်ပြီအဲ့လိုကြည့်ပြီးတော့မှဘယ်ဟာက smooth ကိုဖြစ်တယ် make sense ကိုဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါတွေကလည်းအဲ့လိုပြောင်းလိုက်လို့ကလည်း sentence က odd နဲ့တနည်းနဲ့နီးပြတ်သွား very good ဆိုတော့ odd ဖြစ်သွားပြီဆိုတာနဲ့ညာအသိနီးပြတ်သွားတော့ one time မကြပါဘူး yeah probably that one I guess no problem so Mr. Pyo what's your choice
I think it's B. 675. B.
7 765
675.
675 06ကဒီပေါင်း6ကိုကြည့်ကြအောင်6ကဆက်စားခြင်း but နဲ့ဆက် but these villages were not the only resident place a lot of 600 people in the area were relocated okay in order for the park to be constructed even though these as a board ပိုလို့တော့ထောက်သွားတယ်နည်းနည်းကြည့်တော့ပြောင်းခြင်းနဲ့ကွာစကဖက်ရတာတော့အရင်ထောက်တေချာပြန်စဉ်းစားပြပါ let me go pee I'll be back
Sorry, yeah, the power just went out.
You want to pee?
Okay, I'm dead. Sorry about that. Soပြောတဲ့ဟာကထောက်နေတယ်။သမီးကဘာရွေးလဲသမီး300နဲ့3မိခွန်း303
အရင်ကဖြစ်တော့စလာ
ဘယ်လဲသမီး
ဒီ
You chose the con 6 so con in Satya. A total of 1,600 people in the area were relocated in order for the park to be reconstructed. Okay, but these villages were not the only resident displaced. Even though residents were relocated, the cemeteries were never moved, and later, so Eddie Madwa. Toromenya ဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်မှာပါတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ तू ကလည်းနည်းနည်းလေးထောက်တယ်စီစဉ်ပြီးတော့သူ့အစီအစဉ်ကအမှန်မှာ no change ကိုရွေးအောင် no change ကိုအစစကြည့်မှာ even though residents were relocated okay residents အဲ့မှာနေတဲ့လူတွေကို relocated လုပ်ပြင်မယ်လေ cemetery were never moved တင်းချာဒီတိုင်းပဲ and later excavation discover ဆိုတော့ excavation လုပ်တဲ့သူတွေကဘာသွားတွေ့လဲဆိုတော့ဟာအရင်တော့ဘာတော့ former slave မြုပ်တဲ့နေရာပဲဆိုတော့But these villages were not the only resident displaced. A lot of Sicilian people in the area were relocated in order for the park to be moved. So, even though now so smooth, so therefore no change in the best. Okay, no, never mind. So, no change was decay diagram on here. So 304, check the 304. 304 go people to shadow with no funds to maintain the park. Okay, landscaping began to decay and structures fell into despair. So, it is a young began to decay. No change for Yamla. Aluma Mahoi was decaying continuous tense, past continuous. Decay or decays. Past tense and present tense. So, Silama, okay, was past continuous tense here, past tense here, simple present tense here. Dimajado, okay, past tense landscape began to decay. So, sentence ka smooth choose the best one. Okay? C is the best. Past tense decay. So, began to decay a town here. Decays of people began to decay or suddenly change Sentence changes, so it began with just like that. So now, all right, 305. Did I mean? So spelling what you don't know, no change la. Sit. Okay. Assimilated, interfered, so I don't know. 305. So 305 ka, the mom ye flooded. Teacher temper. And structure fell into despair. Citizens stopped using the park for socializing and exercise. Okay, socializing and exercise and incrementally illegal activities and violence. So illegal activities and violence. Okay, so the opinion in my baby silly issues, core about yet you look on the new teaching. I don't think about this violence got flooded. Flooded into the park space. So, Ediniyama, Yaulade, Chilade, so that how the flooded parks in a view. So, no change got Romia. So, assimilated, so a tomala, interfergotomala, sick gotomala, so Geniama, assimilated, so a shadow and happiness located. Interferity, intermediate level, since she did, Sigalong with what don't have it. SCPD, sick, but the lonely Matita, a yank. So, don't try to do it. You know, I can't do farming, sewing, flooded net to send us glomatia, assimilated that it okay, so do you have any other social game local? Edisa, do you have yet our pay, Lazaro, Benshu, Utamunelo, and look on the mirror Batila? Sit that killer. I look on the Devia. So, answer try will be you have to choose B. SCP is sift. But Oxford Dictionary teaches to explanation of the Now, 36 and 37, I will give you time. Thirty-six का लोए बारे. Thanks to these efforts and the parties once again the crown jewel, it was made to be semicolon, however, comma, people should not. So, okay, I hope you get that. I hope you get that. So, the 동네 니야마, there,ဆိုတာအများကိုကိုစားပြု actually be there. Central Park ကိုပြောနေတာ. So, it's airport ပဲဖြစ်ရ. Answer choice word goes to C. It's airport. So, 33 or 7မှာကဆရာတို့ဝတ္ထုတွေအများကြီးဖတ်တဲ့လူတွေအင်္ဂလိပ်စာအုပ်တွေအများကြီးဖတ်တဲ့လူတွေက punctuation ကိုအမြဲတမ်းကြလုံးထဲမှာမြင်နေတယ်ဆရာတို့လေ့တကယ်သိစရာမလို comma ဘယ်လိုသုံးလဲပုံမှန်လေးပြောရင်အင်္ဂလိပ်စာမှာ comma သုံးတာ9မျိုးရှိဒါပေမဲ့ဆရာတို့အကြောင်းတွေမှာ comma ဘယ်လိုသုံးရလဲဆိုတာသိစိတ်ကြမသိပေမဲ့စာအမြဲတမ်းဖတ်တဲ့လူကစာနဲ့ထိတွေ့တဲ့လူက comma ဘယ်လိုသုံးလဲ semicolon မှာဘာလာလဲ quotation mark အောက်မှာဘာလာလဲ question mark အောက်မှာဘာလာလဲဆိုတော့သိရဆရာတို့ဆိုတော့တေချာသွားပြီဒီမှာကြည့်ပါ to be ပြီးတော့ semicolon however comma စာရေးမြဲတဲ့ဖတ်တဲ့လူကဒီလိုပုံနဲ့မြင်လိုက်တာနဲ့ဘာမှကြည့်ကြမလို့ yes no change ပဲဘာလို့လဲဆိုကြည့် to be however comma people to be comma however people to be however people so which makes sense or does it make sense comma to be comma however comma people however comma people look at that to be comma semicolon so ဘယ်လိုသုံးလဲ colon ဘယ်လိုသုံးလဲဝတ်စာနှလုံးပေါက် okay ဆရာတို့မြန်မာလိုငယ်တော့ဆိုဝတ်စာနှလုံးပေါက်တို့ colon semicolon comma how to use သူက usage တွေရှိလို့စာဖတ်နာနဲ့သူကဒီလိုမြင်လိုက်တာနဲ့သိပြီဟာဒါ okay ဘာမှလုပ်ချင် you have to pick no change right so don't ဆရာတို့ passage 4ကိုသွားပြပါမယ် passage 4ကချိန်နေယူပြီးတော့ဆရာတို့လေ့ကျင့်မယ်အဲ့မှာ passage 4မှာဆရာတို့ graph ဆရာတို့ graph နေလာပြီ zero table တွေလာရင်ဘယ်လိုချင်းကပ်မလဲ3ခေါ်3 3 ခက်တဲ့ထဲမှာပါသွားပြီဆိုတော့ဆရာတို့ကကြည့်မယ်မိကွန်းက1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 okay no problem 20 minutes we spent in class we spent 20 minutes let's go let's say 4 50 charlie ဟိုဖြစ်တယ်ပါမှားတာပြဿနာမရှိဘူးဆရာတို့ရှင်းဖို့လို့ practice makes great that's what we were Take your time. Take your time. You guys still have time. Let me almost done. Okay. How many number left?
Already done.
Okay, thank you. So let's check the answer. Especially the graph, interpreting the graph will be a little bit tough for you. So now let's go to the very first one. It's 3 or 8. We have 4 choices, no change. It's largest and the most costly storms. It's largest and costliest storm and it's largest, costly storm. So which one is the best one? What is your choice, Mr. Pyo? Anthony Mian.
First B.
You chose?
B.
B.
Yes, letter B is the best one. But look at the 309. 309, like many factors influence the determination of a superstorm. Many factors. So to improve the flow and organization of the passage, this sentence should be placed where it is now, or as the first sentence of paragraph 2, the last sentence of paragraph 2, or deleted completely. What is your choice? That would be the first sentence of paragraph 2, because this is a topic. Many factors influence the determination of a superstorm. The difference between hurricane and a winter cyclone are the supportive sentence for that one. Therefore, we should start with that sentence should goes to, answer choice goes to B again. Now, 310. Look at the 310 in the text. Winter cyclones that are not the same as blizzards draw their power from temperature contrast in the atmosphere. 310. So, is it okay, no change? Winter cyclones that are not the same as blizzards? It's like a baby writing if you choose. Winter cyclones, that are not. Winter cyclones, which are not. Winter cyclones are not. So which one is your choice? Winter cyclones. So can we use, winter cyclones, can we use comma? Yes, we can use comma. But winter cyclones, we use like that or which? Which one is better? Cyclones. Winter cyclones that are not or which are not. So you have to think which is the best. That, because that we use for people, we use for things, but in here, we better use like which. Therefore, the answer goes to C. Winter cyclones, which are not, which are not. Okay, thank you. Now, this is the underline one in 3, 1. Okay, where is it? Yeah, 311 and a 312. In the test, go to page number 94. It also had the lowest recorded barometric pressure of any Atlantic storm in record history. 311. A full moon during the storm resulted in record storm surge during high tide of 13.88 feet in New York. So come back to the questions. 311. The author is considering deleting the underlined sentence. Should it be deleted? သူမပါရင်ရောအဓိပ္ပာယ်ရှိသလားမရှိဘူးလားဆိုတော့သူ it also ဆိုတဲ့စလုံးကအရေးကြီးပါတယ် The contrasting temperature drew the storm inland and stretches it out. It was about almost 1,000 miles across. It also had the lowest recorded. So အဲ့ဒါကြီးထောက်နေသူကစကားတွေကပိုးနေတယ် I mean therefore yes you can delete it ဒါပေမဲ့ delete နေရာမှာမှသူ yes နှစ်ခုဖြစ်နေတယ်နော် because it does not state which storm the fact refers to or because it does not clearly relate to any other information given in the paragraph. So the paragraph မှာပြောထားတာနဲ့ရွေးမယ်ဆိုဆရာတို့က B နဲ့ C မှာဘယ်သမီးတို့ဘာရွေးတော့သားရ B သူက C ကိုရွေးမှာပဲမှန်ပါဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီစာကြောင်းကြီးက barometric pressure of any Atlantic storm ဆိုတာသူနဲ့ဩဟာနေနဲ့ဘာမှ BAMASI ဘာမှမဆိုင်အဲ့လိုပုံစံဖြစ်နေသူကအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မို့လို့ so you need to choose because it does not clearly relate to any other information given in the paragraph အပေါ်ဖြစ်နေတော့ topic နဲ့ခွဲနေ okay right so 312ကိုကြည့်ပြပါ312မှာ question ကဘာလဲဆိုတာရေးပါပါ which choice provides the most concise version of sentence 9 which choice provides the most concise version of sentence 9ကိုမှဆရာတို့က the best version လုပ်မယ်ဆိုရင် where is it this way okay which choice provides the most concise version of sentence number 9 so what is your choice
D.
C.
Okay, D, B, C. What is your choice? It also had the lowest recorded earnings. A full moon during the storm resulted in record storm surge during high rate of 13.88 feet in New York. So the question said, which choice provides the best or the most concise version of sentence number 9? So sentence number 9, where is sentence number 9? Can you read the sentence number 9? Concise version sentence number 9. Wait, I'm a little bit confused with that. Yeah, you chose C, right?
Yes.
Mr. Pyo, what's your choice?
I chose B.
You also chose C, right?
No, I chose B.
Wait, so let's talk about which choice provides. Choice A, B, C, them are very choice card. Okay, the most concise version of sentence number 9. So the most concise version, B, a full moon, comma, candidate, during the storm, resulted in record storm surge of 13.88 feet during high tide in New York. During the storm, comma, candidate, that's it. Sima, in New York, a full moon resulted in record storm surge of 35 feet. No, you can't choose B because B is like that. A full moon B ma comma in a town. A full moon resulted in record storm surge of 13.88 feet during the tide in New York. So, during the high tide in New York, during the storm, repeatedly. So, C is the best choice for it. In New York, the location time frame. Sorry, location comma. Okay, a full moon resulted in record storm surge of 13.88 feet during high tide. Concise people, precise people, structure what who are you repeating it town? Yes, you're right. The answer choice will be C. So now 313ကိုသွားပြပါ That's my 313 ကပထမဆုံးစာပိုင်း sorry ပထမဆုံးစာပိုင်း although sandy size and impact တော့နှစ်ခုနော် subject ကိုတစ်ခုမှာ was devastating လို့ပေးပြီးမှ comma လေးခံတာဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီမှာတွေက subject မှာ amp နဲ့နှစ်ခုခံတာတော့သိကြတယ် was ဆိုရင်သွားပြီးဆို where ပဲပြန် okay you see what I mean so if you chose C you are okay you're right who chose C both of you chose C သမီးကဘာရွေးတော့သမီးမြဲ
C
သမီးက C oh okay wait yes thank you so now 314ကိုသွားပြီပါ so which option offers the most clear and concise introduction to paragraph 4မှာဘယ်စာကြောင်းကအကောင်းဆုံး introduction စာပိုက်ဖြစ်တယ်လဲလို့ပြောထားတယ်ကြည့်ပြပါဦး Which option refers the most clear and concise introduction to paragraph 4? 314. So, as dangerous as superstorms are, so there be no change to the aftermath can be just as devastating. So, the aftermath can be as devastating during the storm. During the storm, it's not always as devastating as the aftermath. So, Okay, the aftermath of superstorm can be just as devastating as the storm itself. So, no change ka long the aftermath can be as devastating as during the storm redundancy. Okay, so you can't choose B. So, what is the best choice, everyone? If you chose D, hands up. Set up D. Very good. D. Okay, so 315 on top paper. So no change la. Demolish, punctuation demolish and lead paint lo pure. Demolish, comma and lead paint. Demolish, comma and throw. Hey, mama, dear loma pinahu. Comma and aluminium or machine the loma. So dear to one automatic. Don't go back general. So 350 on test month of paper. No change caption and answer in Sinat measure. 350. Okay. All right. After Hurricane Katrina, okay, condemned homes built in the 1950s, comma, will demolish, comma, lead paints, no. So, the entire no change color, so BSC, tell me your answer, guys. Coordinating conjunction shema subordinating conjunction shema comma tipian. Comma tema the chicken like it. Sentence the jonga throughout to eat the yet G9 so you know comma low. Just like that. To a theory. So we need to put comma. So here about him. There must be demolish comma and very good. Answer choice goes to C if you get correct hands up. Wonderful. The mean yet I don't see your hand.
I chose B.
Tami B go you like this so yeah. Hey ma tami ji. Balo there comma ne ma comma ne kwa le so. Tu do ye di subordinating conjunctions right she there. Coordinating conjunctions right she there. In the end or all the beauty but so sa jang ku ga tu to ti tai yet ji nai de so yin. Ti tai yet ji nai de so yin. You don't need comma. Ti tai yet ji nai bu so yin tu do in the end set bi so yin tu shi ma comma pa ma sa phat de lu ko tu a ti pe da. Editing yes which in the OB what it is. You need to choose comma you be about. All right. So 316 on top of the author is considering deleting the underlined sentence or replacing it with one of the following choices. Size here, Edisa John, but Piamolo Sinani, that way, August John could replace Lobo Sinani. So, which of the following choice would improve the paragraph's effectiveness? Beside John, paragraph effective to the Pubi talk with people. So, don't such a good Climate change is contributing to the acceleration of catastrophe weather events. Increase in a severe large-scale storm raised a lot of questions about what caused them and why they are increasing in frequency. Global warming is a significant contributor according to climate science from Texas Tech. We were interviewed in 2012 by national NPR. climate change is blah 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 blah. I think no change is not okay. So it is the climate change is contributing to the exacerbation or catastrophic weather events. Climate change was so you need to delete the sentence. This is will be the best. Therefore, please delete the sentence. Choice B is the correct answer. Good. Hope you get the correct answer. Now, 317 317 မှာကလည်းသူက no change la is la there la hour 30ခွန်သွားကြည့်ပေးပါ so superstorms are not going away ရတယ် so okay it is more important than ever that information about climate change and its impact on weather is understood at a global level so ဒီနေရာမှာ and its impact ပထမစာကြောင်းက okay တဲ့ comma ခံထားတယ်ဆိုးနဲ့ဆက်တယ် okay စာကြောင်းဆက်လာတယ် information about the climate change okay and its impact ဆိုတော့ဆရာတို့ပြန်ကြည့်ပြပါ its impact က okay good no change ဆိုရင်အဆင်ပြေမလား BRIT postulates လား there လား our impact လားဆရာတို့ပြောနေတဲ့ဟာက what are we talking about storms yeah storms are not going away so it is more important storms က storm တင်းနေသုံးလေးလို့ဆိုပေမဲ့ဆရာတို့က ITX storm it is more important than ever that information about climate change okay and its impact I think no change is the best no there no our no IT opposite it is okay so ဆရာတို့က climate change ကိုပဲဆရာတို့ကအာရုံပြုလိုက်ရင် there လို့ဆရာတို့တော်တော်များများထင်တယ် so there and no change is the best choice but ours is not possible it's not possible but you need to change you need to use the A no change that means yeah what is your choice that means C ရွေးတာ okay but climate Mr. Q
C ပဲ
okay ဆိုပြန်ကြည့်ပြပါအဲ့စာဘာလို့ဆို storms are not going away အဲ့ဒီမှာတကယ်တော့ storms are not going away ကိုဆရာတို့ full stop ထားလိုက်လို့ရ sentence က choppy sentence ဖြစ်မယ်ဆို storms are not going away full stop ထားလိုက် comma ဖြစ်လိုက် so never therefore so it is more important than ever that information about climate change so information about climate change ကိုစဉ်းစားဆရာတို့ super storms ကိုမှဆရာတို့စိုက်နေပြကြပြီးတော့ကိုပဲဆရာတို့စဉ်းစား okay information about climate change and its impact အဓိက information on whether it's understood therefore you don't need to change at all so exam မေကွန်ပြတဲ့ကောင်က tricky လုပ်ထားတယ် storms ကိုရှေ့တင်ထားတယ်ဆရာတို့ပတ်ပိုင်ပတ်ပြီးလုပ်လိုက်ရင်တော့ storms are not going away ဇာတ်အကြောင်းပြီးသွားပြီအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ it is important than ever the information about climate change ဆိုတော့ပြောချင်တဲ့ information ပြောချင် you see that good now the map is coming from ဆိုတော့ map ကအပေါ်မှာဆိုတော့ wind gust ပထမ column wind gust ရဲ့ rainfall ရဲ့ storm surge ရဲ့ death toll ရဲ့ cost to United States ဆိုတော့ hurricane Irma ဆိုတဲ့ hurricane နာမည်2017မှာဖြစ်ပျက်တယ် wind gust ကအဲ့လောက်ရှိတယ် rainfall ကအဲ့လောက်ရှိတယ်ခုချင်းဆရာတို့အဲ့လိုမျိုးကြည့်ပေးပါဘာသာပြန်ဆိုတော့ hurricane Harvey လာတဲ့2017မှာ wind gust က150 meter per mile per hour ရှိတယ် rainfall inches က15 inches ရှိတယ်50 plus inches ရှိတယ် okay 15 ရှိတယ်51တောင်ရှိတယ် stormy surge လှိုင်းက so 12.5တောင်ရှိတယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီမှာသေကျေနှုန်းက82ရှိတယ်ဆုံးရှုံးမှုက108ဆိုတော့ခုချင်းဆရာတို့အဲ့လိုကြည့်ပေးပါအဲ့မှာ hurricane Irma hurricane Harvey superstorm Sandy okay ပြီးတော့မှ hurricane Matthew နာမည်တွေကလည်းလှလိုက်တာ hurricane Maria တဲ့လူနာမည်တွေပဲ Irma Harvey Sandy hurricane ကိုဆိုတော့တခုချင်းကြည့်လိုက်တော့ wind gust ကအများဆုံး wind gust ကဘယ် hurricane မှာဘယ်ဟာအများဆုံးက185အများဆုံး2017မှာ okay 185အများဆုံးပြင်မဲ့တော့ rainfall ဘယ်လောက်ပဲရှိ15 inches ပဲရှိ okay ဒါပေမဲ့ hurricane Harvey မှာက150 mile per hour ပြင်မဲ့ rainfall က51 plus ပြလို့မတူဘူးနော်သူအသေးစိတ်ဆရာတို့အဲ့လိုကြည့်ပြပါဆိုတော့အဲ့လိုကြည့်ပြီးမှမင်းကိုသွားမယ်3 next page all of the following statements are supported by the graph there except so စာတစ်ကြောင်းဖက် A ကိုကြည့် graph ကိုသွားကြည့်ကိုက်ညီမှုရှိသလားကိုက်ညီမှုရှိရင် okay တယ် B ကိုကြည့် B ကိုဖက် graph ကိုသွားကိုက်ညီမှုရှိသလားရှိရင်ဒါရွေးလို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့စာကြောင်းကိုကြည့်လိုက်ပြီးတော့ graph နဲ့တွဲဖက်နေတယ်ကိုက်ညီမှုမရှိဘူး it doesn't make sense but there is no link ပေါ့အဲ့လို link တင်မရှိဘူးဆိုရင်သိကြတယ်အဲ့ဒီစာကြောင်းကိုဆရာတို့ဖြေရရွေးရမှာဆိုတော့ hurricane can be deadly and catastrophic event hurricane လို့ပြောတာ ਨੇ လူတွေသေနိုင်တယ်ဒါသည်တကယ်သဘာဝပြည့်တဲ့ catastrophic events ပဲဒါစာပိုင်းမှာပေါ်ပြတယ် A က okay တယ်အဲ့လိုဘာသာပြန်မှာ B the death toll from the storm cannot be attributed to a single factor death toll ကလည်းအဲ့လိုပဲကြည့်လိုက်ပါဦး death toll ကတစ်နှစ်ရှစ်နှစ်ဆိုတော့ yes this is also like that test မှာပေါ်ပြတယ် CG higher rainfall total result in larger storm surge မိုးများတာနဲ့ဘာဖြစ်တော့ total large ကပို့ပြီးတော့ surge ကအရင်ကြီးမယ်တဲ့ဆိုတော့ तू ကပါမပါကြည့် rainfall ကြည့်ပြပါ50 inches 51ဆိုတော့သူနဲ့ကဆက်ဆက်မှုရှိမရှိအဲ့ဒါကြည့်ပြပါပြီးမှ D the constant catastrophic storm in the United States in Devon was more than ဆိုတော့ more than ဘယ်လောက်လဲ15 billion more than 15 billion is it test မှာပေါ်ပြမပြ2017ရဲ့2017ကိုသွားပြပါ2017ကိုကြည့်2017မှာအာမာရှိတယ် Harvard ရှိတယ် catastrophic storm in the United States more than 150ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါဟုတ်မဟုတ်ကြည့်ပြပါနှစ်ခုပေါင်းအောင်ပါလေဆရာတို့က64နဲ့108ကိုပေါင်းအောင် okay တော့ more than ဆိုတော့ဒါဟုတ် okay နေပြီတွေ့လားသမီး Mr. Pyo ဆိုတော့ဒီကြပြီဘာပဲကျန် C ပဲကျန် C ကအဲ့ဒါနဲ့မိုးကြီးတာနဲ့မုန်တိုင်းကြီးတယ်မဲ့မိုးကြီးချင်မှကြီးတာ water level တက်တာမတူဘူးနော်အဲ့ဒါပဲဆိုမုန်တိုင်းလေးကြီးတယ်ရေပါပါတယ်ဆိုပြီးဒုက္ခရောက်ဆရာတို့မြန်မာပြည်မှာ2008လာဟုတ်တယ်2008ဖွဲ့စည်းပုံအခြေခံဥပဒေမှာဖြစ်ခင်မှာရှေ့မှာတော့တရားဒီတိုင်းမှာနာကိသမီးတို့မမွေးသေးဘူးထင်တယ်သားတို့နာကိကလူကြီးအများကြီးပြီဘာလို့လဲဆိုတော့ storm လေး catastrophe လေးပြင်းနေရေကလေးတက်နေတဲ့ကြောင့်ပြတော့များတယ်ဆရာတို့ပြီးတဲ့နှစ်ကရခိုင်မှာဘာမုန်တိုင်းတော့ဖြစ်သွားတာဂီရီလား
Mukha.
မူခ
ဆရာတို့တော့ပြီးသေးတယ် I'm a Rakhiner ဆရာရခိုင်နေမဲ့အရာမူခါမှာတားပြင်းနေတော့ဒါမှရေမတက်တဲ့ကြောင့်ဆက်စားလေဒါလာပြောချင်တာဆိုတော့ that it doesn't make sense အဲ့လိုပဲရွေးပြရမှာဆိုတော့319မှာသမီးမြက်ကဘာရွေးမလဲ
I chose D
okay Mr. Pyo
I also chose D.
yeah ဆိုတော့လိုပဲ not supported to accept to အမှန်မှာပြောချင်တာကအင်္ဂလိပ်စလုံးကလွဲထားတာအဲ့တကြောင်ဖက် graph မှာသွားကြည့် okay မကြည့်အဲ့ညီမရှိ make sense ဖြစ်မဖြစ် link ဖြစ်မဖြစ်ဒါပဲ supported လို့မလို့ဆိုတော့ yes which of the following statements from paragraph 2 is not supported by the data from the graph ဆိုတော့စာကြောင်းကြည့် flash floods and mudslide came down the mountain toward many small villages very good congratulations everyone you get that I'm happy for it but make sure you don't check the dictionary mostly students get correct answer because they check dictionary SAT is like they use like 1,000 tough now practice nothing but practice okay we'll stop here today give me a high five see you tomorrow
You.
Good. Okay see you for the paper please I'm happy I spent only 3,000 today ဆရာ3,000ပဲကုန်နေကြတယ်ပြီးတဲ့ဘက်က8,000လောက်ကုန်နေဆရာ okay great but this week we will study 3 days continuously okay ဆရာတို့လိုအပ်တဲ့ဆိုရင်ဆရာတို့ကဆရာအားတဲ့အချိန်တွေစနေတနင်္ဂနွေအချို့အတန်းတွေကဟိုဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုရင်အများအစားလေးပေးပြပါ Thank you very much bye bye everyone
Bye.